So we are supposed to deal with statistics. Under this, there are just a few concepts that we must look at. Number one, standard deviation. Number two, we are supposed to relative frequency tables and curves. Then number three, we have relative frequency tables and curves as well. Then we have quartiles, such as the upper quartile, median quartile, then we also have the lower quartile. Also, we have at percentiles. Is that fine? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all these things, our target is to get section B. Because in section B, there are 6 questions. From the 6 questions, we are supposed to answer 4. And each question has got 12 marks. So we introduced linear programming. Mr. Mbondo will finish. Then I've introduced statistics, which I'll finish myself. So we will have 2. From there, we introduce maybe trigonometry so that you have got 3. But by the end of the program, we should have about 5 or 6 so that you're comfortable. Is that okay? Okay, so we are interested in standard deviation. So I'll just go straight into the example. So as you can see, for section B, paper 2, you have got 48 marks. They will tell you to answer any 4 questions, and that each question carries 12 marks. So you have got question 7, which may have A, B, so on and so forth. Then you have got question 8 all the way up to 12. Okay, so to deal with this one as our first example, we can code. Once you're done, let me know. Just within maybe minutes. Is that fine?
So you're saying we copy that example?
Yes.
All right.
I'm done.
Okay, good.
I'm done also.
Okay.
I'm done, sir.
I'm done, sir.
Okay. Can I let me just respond someone? Okay, so we want to find the standard deviation. Now, I don't want maybe to give a lot of definitions, but so standard deviation is usually denoted by SD. All right. So to calculate that, the formula is supposed to be summation of f x squared divided by summation of f minus x bar squared, everything under the square root, where f is equal to the frequency, x is the midpoint of midpoint of each class. We can say interval here. Is that fine? What else do we have? What else do we have? And the x bar is equal to the mean. That is, x bar actually is given by the formula summation of f of x divided by summation of f. Is that okay? Have we managed to copy?
Sir, I'm a bit behind.
Where?
What's that symbol that you've written there that looks like an M that faces to the right?
Just copy. That symbol simply means the sum.
Means what?
Say, if you want the name is sigma. Sigma simply means summation or sum of. Is that okay? So it's like an E sort
Yeah.
of like this. Supposed to be like this.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So if we want to find the standard deviation, is what we are supposed to use. So Standard deviation simply means you want to find the average distance of each data from the mean. Okay. Now I remember I said I don't want to trouble with the definition, but let's understand the formula. Now, this formula is usually given to us as we write the exam. On the first page, let me take you to the first page. Are you able to see these formulas given? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you can see they are saying statistics. For statistics, we have mean and standard deviation. We can group the data, but for what we want to do, it is grouped data. You always deal with grouped data, right? Because we have tables. So tables mean that we are dealing with grouped data. This is what we are supposed to do. There is this formula for this one. You realize that I just gave you this. This one is the one that is different. Yeah, this one. Match. Is that okay? It is the sum of f of x squared divided by the sum f minus x bar squared and everything here under the root. X bar is our mean. How are we supposed to find our mean? They have given us here. This time we're supposed to find the mean, and I even wrote. Is that okay? Questions on the formula? Okay. Can we get back to the question?
Take it back to the, could I finish copying what you wrote up there, sir?
Okay. All right. So this is what we have. Are we okay? Are we done? Are we done copying? Hello. How many are done?
I mean,
I'm done.
I'm done.
Madam Jipo, you're the one using iPhone.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot to remember.
No problem. No worries. Okay, so let's see. Now, this one is a very simple question, and it gives you a lot of marks, 6 marks. Is that okay? Now, what we need is understand these things. Frequency. Usually the first line here represents X. The second one here, it represents Y for the frequency. When putting it, we put it on the Y axis. Is that okay? So when I talk about F, I'm talking about these numbers: 2, 6, 9, 7, 4, and 2. These are my frequencies. Is that okay? Then If we talk about the midpoint, X, we are saying X is the midpoint of each class or each interval. Okay, so X is the midpoint. The midpoint for each class, for example, 0 to 10 is a class or class interval. 10 to 20 is a class interval. Up to 50 to 60. Is that okay? These are classes or class intervals. Is that fine? Are we there? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so midpoint simply means to get the first number for each interval to add it to the last one. So what do you get when you say 0 plus 10? Let's be active.
10.
Yeah, 10. The same 10 divided by 2. What do we get?
It's
You know?
5.
5. So the midpoint for this class is 5.
We get 5.
Hello? Can we move to the next one?
Hello, sir.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You are on to my side.
You know, I'm breaking.
I can
Yes,
hear
sir, you're audible.
Oh, okay. So sometimes I keep on asking so that I know that you are there or you are still able to get me. So we are going to add 10 to 20. What do we get?
5.
10 plus 20
30.
divided by 2.
15.
The next class interval is from 20 to 30. So you say 20 plus 30.
50.
Divided by 2.
25.
Yes. Then 30 plus 40
70.
divided by 2.
35.
35. Then 40 plus 50.
90.
Hello?
90.
90 divided by 2.
45.
45. What would be the last value now?
110.
110 divided by 2.
55.
55. Is this clear on how to get it? Hello?
Hello, sir. Yeah, it's
Yes.
clear for me.
Okay, good. Now, the next thing that you need to find is X bar, which is the mean. Then X bar is sum. This sigma means sum of f of x. F of x means f times x divided by the sum of f. All right, so what you're going to do is, I'll go to each frequency. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 class intervals. So the frequency for the first interval is 2, isn't it? You know?
Yes.
I'll multiply 2 times x, the midpoint of the interval. What is the midpoint of the first interval?
5.
5. Plus, I'll go to the next frequency, which is 6 times 15. Plus the next interval, the next frequency, which is 9 times 25. Plus the next one, which is 7 times 35. Plus the next one, what is the next one?
Four.
4 by
4. 45.
plus
2.
by
55.
yeah. So we get 55. Is that okay? Divided by the sum of frequency simply means we add these values. Add 2 plus the frequencies. We add the frequencies. 2 plus 6 plus 9 plus 7 plus 4 plus 2. Is that okay? Hello? Is that fine?
Sir,
Yes.
Yes?
I'm behind where 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are from.
Where?
These top numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No, I was just
6.
naming these. Hello?
Okay.
These are not there. I was just naming to say, here is our first class interval. The second one is number 2. And the third class
Okay.
interval up to so on and so forth. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then for the frequency, I said we add these numbers here. Add 2,
Yes.
6, 9, 7, 4, and 2. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, these values that are on top, punch them the way they are. Don't change anything. You say 2 open bracket, 5 close, plus 6 open bracket, 15 close, plus all the way up to 9. Just the top part. Tell me what you're going to get. The top part. Are we done?
I'm getting 860.
860, you can try just to ensure that it's correct.
I've also gotten 860.
Okay. Another person to confirm?
Correct.
Okay, so here we have, now, how about the denominator? What do you get? We get 30. If it's possible, maybe we can turn off our pictures or videos.
Come again, sir.
I'm saying if it's possible, you can turn off your picture or video. Did we find that all of us down here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it means you leave it like that, the way it is, you leave it here. It means you have found this sigma here. Seen in the formula what they say x bar. See the x bar? So we are saying our x bar is 860 over 30. Is that okay? Someone to confirm if it is okay or not.
Sir,
Yes.
I have a question.
Okay. Ask.
Isn't it? Yeah. Here we're first solving the first part of fx squared over frequency.
But I started with the last part.
Also, what we have done here is the last part.
It's the x bar. I said x bar here. Is that okay?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It will be easier for you to start with the x bar.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you have less mistakes. So, can we proceed? So, observe that for the x bar, we have found this one. This one has been found. Now, we can find the summation of f of x squared divided by summation of f, the first part now. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, when you look at this one and what we are finding here, they look to be the same. The only difference is that here there is no power 2. Have you seen that? Seen that?
Yes, sir.
No. Yeah, the formula for x bar does not have power 2. It's okay? So, for this one now, you are going to rewrite the same things that are on top, but you'll be putting power 2 now because there's power 2 here where there's x. See there was no power 2 here. The one that we are dealing with now has power 2. That is why we are putting power 2 now. So to be 6, the same thing. Nothing will change apart from power 2 on x. Is that okay?
Hello, sir.
Hello?
You were breaking on my end. I'm behind, sir.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Sir, please explain that X arrow you just explained. You were breaking. I couldn't get you.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So anytime this Zoom may cut, goes for about 40 minutes or so, then I will rejoin. I was saying, if you look at what we are calculating, here this x did not have power 2. This one has power 2 now. Are you seeing the difference? You know?
Yes, sir.
So meaning that what we are going to do is to maintain what we are doing on top, but on the midpoint, we put power 2. Where there is 5 will say 5 power 2. Out on these brackets, we introduce power 2. That is the only difference. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
That is the only difference. Everything will be maintained, but just power 2. This would be 45 squared plus 255 squared. Then these are the same. If you want, you can just write 30 because you know that when you add them, you get 30. Is that okay?